Welcome to this video on strategies for adding numbers together. So the reason why we're putting this video up is because a lot of us are really great at counting on. So remember, counting on is when you put a number in your head and you count on the rest. So I'll show you what that looks like with these numbers, because I have 3 numbers ready to go. So I've got 3, 3 and 5. So when I count on, I would start with the biggest number, so 5, put that in my head. Then I would count on the next lot, so 5 in my head, 6, 7, 8. So now I've got 8, 9, 10, 11. That would be the counting on way of doing this. So we should start with the biggest number. Some people start with smaller numbers and add on from left to right. But remember, guys, when you add in maths, you do not always have to start on the left and go to the right. Okay, it's a little bit more flexible. It's not like when we're reading a sentence. Okay, in English, when you read, you have to start on the left, go to the right, unless otherwise. But with this, you could start with any number you want to, as long as it's addition. Alrighty, so we're going to focus on trying to solve this problem, 3 plus 3 plus 5, but we're not going to do counting on. We're not going to use that strategy, okay, because there are other strategies you can use and there are quicker ways to do it as well. So for example, I'm going to have a look at these numbers. I've got a 3, a 3 and a 5. Now I'm looking at that overall with my eyes. So I see the 3 and the 5. And I think, ooh, do I know off the top of my head, do I already know an answer for 2 of these numbers? Like if I put 2 of these numbers together, do I already know the answer? And yes, I'm thinking over here, 3 plus 3. Now, I know, because I've been practicing and learning about it, that double 3, now remember double means when you've got a number that's the same as the other. Okay, so we've got a 3 here and a 3 here. So I know that double 3 equals 6. So do you notice how I didn't have to go 3 in my head, 4, 5, 6? Okay, instead I went, oh look, I recognise that those 2 numbers, it's a double 3, it makes 6. So then I would add the 6 and the 5. Now, I could do that with counting on. I could go 6 in my head, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, because I'm counting on the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's one way I could do that. The other way I could do that is I could then think about the number 6. What is 6? What makes up 6? Well, when I think about it, 6 can be made up of 5 and 1. So now it's a bit like saying 5 plus 5 plus 1. Oh, and look, again, another double. So double 5, I know my doubles, so double 5 is 10. So now I've got 10 plus the 1 more. So 10 plus 1 equals 11. Now remember, guys, you can work it out pretty much whichever way you are the most comfortable with. Okay, so for example, for me, because I've been practicing my maths for a very long time, you know, I could quickly work it out as double 3 is 6. 6 is 5 plus 1, so 5 and 5 is 10. 10 plus 1 equals 11. For some of us, we would need to put the 5 in our head, count on 3, count on another 3. For some of us, we might be able to work out the double 3 equals 6 and then count on the 5. It's okay, whichever way you work it out. But my job in making this video is just to show you that you've got more than one way to do it, and that as you get more familiar with your numbers and addition and the way numbers work, you can start using those other strategies like doubles. Okay, so that was an example of using my doubles. Which I might use a different colour. So doubles. Okay. I can use partitioning. That's what I did here. Okay, so that's when I took a number and I broke it up into a couple of different parts. It helped me to understand it better in my head. So we can use partitioning. Okay, again we can use, we used doubles over here as well. And there's other strategies you could use too, bridging to 10, you could use the jump strategy. There are a heap of them out there. Okay, so look out for more videos that may be coming up that give you examples like these. Have a great day.